what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Whoa!
Ooh, that was a growl. He growled.
Oh, he's gone for the growl. Wow. That was dick, because I was, you know why? Because, and you would back me up, the viewers don't see, but we always do a little bit of we do a bit of vocal therapy before we start Weekly Word, and I was going real deep. And so I just fucking came out.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go with that. MassiveJoes Weekly Word, episode 133, Neve.
Hello.
Is it actually 130? I feel like that might be wrong.
133 the best.
Last one was 130? Hold on, I need to double check this shit.
This is just fucking.
We're completely unorganized. No, we're actually quite well organized. As a matter of fact, I'll just go.
We don't normally have a computer in here.
No, well, because I've decided to save the forests and shit. I figure we don't need to print out agendas when we can just bring in computers and then we can check what episode of Weekly Word we're up to. We are 133, big Neve.
What was that there? 133. There you go.
Boom.
133 the best.
What's happening, baby? Good to see you again this week.
Yeah. Well,
we're both coming grey this week.
Nearly the same t-shirt.
Almost. Close enough. Grey T&J apparel, as always.
Both come with a hair did, unshaven.
We did.
Not giving a fuck.
Topics of discussion.
Back in stock, new products coming soon.
Bro. Fuck. Stop. Try again.
What is this then?
I don't know what that is.
Why put this in front of me and then ask me what the topics are?
I don't know.
Why put
Does
topics,
that look like something I would produce?
Why put topics in front of me?
Teleprompter bullshit.
Why put topics in front of me?
Here's your topics.
But that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said though.
Anyway,
back in stock, new products coming soon.
Yep.
That were the three things I said.
Okay,
where had I failed up until then?
You'd done good, but
exactly.
you were looking off the wrong thing.
Exactly. That's when the teleprompter would go. And I'd go.
You know what you would be like?
What?
You know in Anchorman when they're like, Ron will read anything off the top. You would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't write whatever the fuck. You'd be like, Neve is a dick.
Yeah.
Topic number 4.
I wouldn't be far off. End of year financial sale 2018, Business Fitness Expo, Ask Neve.
Fuck. Jam-packed episode of Weekly Word for you guys today. We actually, we don't have that many Ask Neves this week, which is good because it means we can go super balls deep into the Ask Neves. Let's get straight into it. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock. Well, you've actually missed quite a few back in stock, so it's actually not well prepared because...
Fuck the back in stock. Bro, I went and saw Rob this morning. Look at this.
Didn't ask me if I wanted to go see Rob with you.
Look at it. Well, because I had a meeting before that you actually didn't want to come to, so this is look at that shit.
Ban me from your gym. I don't want to speak to you, mate. You know what I'm saying?
He's coming. He's stepping up, man. You know what I'm saying? He just keeps getting. He's like, I'm gonna start calling him Shiraz. He gets better with age.
Don't steal my joke.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't steal my joke.
I did just steal it. It's a great fucking joke.
I know.
I love it.
Anyway. All right.
First topic of discussion, Eve.
Back in stock.
Yep.
Ghost Whey, all flavors.
Yes, including, now let me see if I remember them. Chocolate milk, cereal milk, peanut butter cereal milk, blueberry toaster pastry, and there's a couple of new ones as well that we'll get to in a second.
Yeah.
All back in stock, all flavors.
I just wanted to say, I'm not
fucking delicious.
Just saying about stealing my joke, I said one of my favorite jokes last week is, you're only as old as the woman you're feeling.
Yeah.
But one of my friends, I'm going to remain them unnamed, but one of my friends has an older pussycat.
Yes.
She's not that older, but slightly older.
A crib snatcher.
She didn't like it.
She didn't like it? You said it in front of her?
No, he showed her on Weekly Word.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure.
She's probably going to show him this one.
Probably, so hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, so back in stock. Ghost Whey, all flavors. Yeah, Ambrosia Ava Training Solution, both sizes.
Yes, the 40 serve and the 100 serve.
Ambrosia Nectar, both flavors.
Yes, the Strawberry Symphony and the Sweet Symphony, which is AKA Fruit Punch.
Ambrosia Ritual AM 60 serves, both flavors.
Yes, the Italian coffee cream flavor and the orange juice for those weirdos who don't drink coffee.
The Rise pre-workout.
They're multiplying.
Rise pre-workout, both flavors.
Yes! That's not even on the list.
I know, I'm just...
Fuck, we've been waiting forever for that, both in watermelon and electric lemonade. And I've been saying, because I dropped this on the Instagram live the other day, those of you who don't follow me should, at Joseph Mencel, at Neve Movement. And I said that we actually, because Rise is fucking all over the place at the moment with their manufacturing, so we actually don't know when the next shipment after this one will come.
Well, it'll ship on the 5th.
And this is, it will?
It's shipping on the 5th. It's shipping on the 5th of July.
But this was going to sell out before.
Well, we sold half of it already.
Oh, fuck. So if you guys want Rise pre-workout, stop watching this
So
video.
leave America, probably.
Pause this, because the magic of YouTube, you can pause, come back, and we'll still be here. Pause this, go get your Rise pre-workout to make sure you don't miss out, and come back.
Yeah, I was talking to Nick and Matt from Rise before, and they said, the 7th will be when the next shipment can leave.
Oh. Any other back in stocks?
Also, ON Whey, back in stock, all sizes, all flavors.
Everything.
Pretty much the entire Optimum Nutrition range. So a couple of things I noticed that we're out of was a lot of your ON Whey and also your Gold Standard Pre.
Everything back in.
But everything's back in stock, all
Back in
sizes,
stock.
all flavors.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
Yes.
So we've got the new products. We've got Ghost Whey in a fruity cereal milk and coffee ice cream.
Fruity cereal milk is fucking something else, man.
Delicious.
Something else. I wouldn't, you know what, I'm actually not going to say delicious, because to be completely honest with you, it's fucking weird. Like the first time I tasted it, it was like, because you're not expecting a protein to taste like that.
Yeah.
You're expecting like a fat burner, or like the fruity flavors generally are like aminos, fat burners, pre-workouts, but it is so good, but so weird. If you guys try it, the first time you try it, you'll be like, what the fuck is this? The first time I tried it, I was like, I'm not really, but it's grown on me.
How about the coffee ice cream?
Yeah, good too.
Ambrosia Mental.
Yeah.
Terrific.
You had some just before we started shooting this episode.
Ambrosia Golden.
Yes, the turmeric with the curcuminoids.
Ambrosia Night Owl.
Joints.
Night Owl.
And the arthritis.
Night Owl. Yep, Night Owl.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry. I didn't realize we moved on. Ambrosia Night Owl, the eye health blue light blocking supplement from Ambrosia.
Ritual AM, 30 serves, both flavors.
Yeah, the smaller tubs now in stock for those of you who are interested in trying Ritual AM, but the big 60 serves were, a little bit too much of a commitment. Got commitment issues. You know what I'm saying? You got the 30 serve in both flavors as well, at a much cheaper price as well.
Premobolics Warfare, Premobolics Metabolize, and Premobolics Intra-War.
Yeah, so you talk about Premobolics. You've been dealing with these guys a little bit more than I have.
Well, you dealt with. I haven't tried the pre yet,
Well,
which you and Josh have done the preview and a raw review, but you did the preview on Warfare, which you you didn't mind.
Yeah, no. My thoughts are developing on it because I've used it 4 times now. I'm going to use it again tonight, so tonight will be my 5th time using it. And my thoughts on the effects are very well developed now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you guys because I'll go through it in the raw review, but I will say I'm quite a fan. Quite a fan.
Metabolize, which is their fat burner.
Yep, they're low. It's actually a low stim holistic.
Fucking hell! Here comes the yawn.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, kind of yawn came on. I tried to fight it and it just made it come on more.
Dude, can we just like stop and can you just replay that? A low stim holistic.
Fucking hell! Here comes the yawn.
What the fuck was that, man?
I don't know. It was like a roar.
That was like a moose yawn. That was like I would expect that's how a hippopotamus yawns.
I reckon that's a moose mating call.
Anyway, where were we? Promobolics Metabolize, their low stim holistic fat burner, and also their intra-war, their BCAA intra-workout.
Tastes delicious.
Formula. All their flavors are great. Yeah.
Inspired Devastate.
Oh, no, here's a pre-workout, mate. This is a pre-workout. If you like your high stim, I've actually shot my raw review on this already. If you like high stim pre-workouts, fucking this new Inspired Devastate's right up there, man.
So if you haven't seen it, go. Siri talking to us?
What the fuck is going on in this video?
Siri just ready if you are. Who, me?
Siri just started talking to you?
Siri thinks I said
Did
ready.
you say, hey Siri?
No, and I didn't even know I had Siri.
I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Ready if you are.
That's amazing.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, if you like your high stim pre-workouts, Inspired Devastate is going to do all kinds of good things for you guys. Too strong for me. Yeah. And you guys will, if you watch the raw review, you know. But fuck. Oof.
ON plant protein. Next product.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
Yep, carry on. Move on.
You guys know my thoughts on fucking plant, well, not vegan. You know my thoughts on plant-based proteins. But I will mention, though, that at least Optimum have gone and fortified this incomplete plant protein with amino acids to make it complete. Because that's my big gripe with plant-based proteins, is they're a shit protein source. which is why we eat other sources of protein like fucking meat and dairy and things that aren't plant-based. But at least Owen have had the foresight to go and fortify this protein and make it a more complete protein source. But it's still plant protein. We tried it. It tastes like plant protein.
It's not prana. Prana's delicious.
Yeah, but it's still plant protein, man. Like fuck.
Yep.
Anyway, next topic of discussion, Neve.
Coming soon. So you got the TMJ Apparel sports bras.
Yes. Long awaited for the Pussycats. Fuck, dude. The TMJ Apparel Instagram page gets hits up every day about the ETA for the new sports bras. Every fucking day.
Well, they were in customs at the start of the week. No, they're here in the warehouse.
Yeah, but they haven't launched yet.
That's to be shot.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Need to get Asher in here to take some
Speak about
photos.
them.
And 4 colours as well.
How many styles?
3.
3 different styles of
12
sports bras.
SKUs.
What are the 4 colours we need?
Black, charcoal, burgundy, green.
Ooh. 3 new colours for the women's, because we've never done charcoal, burgundy or green for the women's performance before. Fuck.
So yeah.
Pussycats.
And the TMJ Apparel A-frame hats are coming in 3 new colours also.
Oh, do we want to drop the colours on yet? Or
No, next
early?
week.
Too early? 3 new colours. For those of you collecting, and I see there's a bunch of you collecting, I'd like to see the A-frames come in like 20 colours.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we can get it to 20?
Very easily.
I think so. Or 20 different colour variations, and you can like have a fucking collection of them. You know what we need to do? We need to do TMJ Apparel hat boxes. So you got somewhere to put your hat collection.
Yeah, 3 months were called and they were still waiting for
No, I'm saying like travel hat cases.
Yeah.
So you can travel, because I need that shit. Because at the moment, I just throw my TMJ Apparel
They get squished.
in the fucking suitcase, and they get fucking pancaked.
They get squished.
And the luggage handlers don't give a fuck.
No, they don't.
They don't care.
They don't care that Joe's hats are in there.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
End of financial year sale.
Oh, this is a big one, mate. This is a big one. It's happening. It's actually happening right now. As you guys are watching this video, the EOFYS, the end of financial year sale 2018 is happening. It is our biggest ever. Do you want to give them the deets? You're looking for the deets right now.
No, I'm not. I'm looking for the next point. So buy any MTS way.
Firstly, before you continue, in-store only.
Yeah, in-store only.
So unfortunately, not available online. So only in-store. So if you live in Adelaide, Perth, Melbourne, you hit the fucking jackpot. If you didn't,
sorry,
it's all good, baby.
So buy any MTS way, Core Nutritionals, TMJ Apparel, Rise, Creation.
BPN,
that was one I forgot. So buy any of those products. Buy any other product in store.
Any brand.
For lesser value, get that product for half price.
Ridiculous. So you could get like a tub of MTS whey and a tub of Gold Standard whey.
And get the Gold Standard whey half price.
Yep. Or you could get, you could buy a fucking tub of Drop Factor and buy a tub of OxyShred. And the OxyShred would be half price. You could buy a tub of Rise pre-workout and a tub of
Acapure for half price.
No, Core Pump.
Anything half
But
price.
you can any brand.
So
long as the first product you buy is either MTS, Core, Rise, BPN, Creation,
TMJ Apparel,
or TMJ Apparel, the second product can be any brand.
You get any HP product for half price.
Any. So long as it's equal or lesser value, it's half price. It's fucking ridiculous.
And the other thing is you can do that as many times as you want.
If you want to buy 10 products, so long as 5 of them are MTS Core, TMJ Apparel, blah, 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 like we mentioned, those brands, the other 5 are half price.
As long as they're less value.
If they're equal or lesser value.
There you go.
It's ridiculous.
Done.
Stupid.
Go
I think, and the date?
This Saturday and Sunday.
No. Try again.
Fuck knows.
This Friday and Saturday.
That's what this means.
Sunday's the 1st of July.
You know what this means?
Fuck knows.
Yep.
It's fuck, you're on fire, dude. No more mental jewels for this guy. No more. Putting a fucking embargo on around Big Neve boss. It's Friday and Saturday, so it's June 29 and June 30. Sunday would be the 1st of July, Neve, which would make it the first of the new financial year, which would defeat the purpose of an end of financial year sale.
I'm using my tax money.
Fuck. I reckon by the end of Saturday, stores are going to be empty. I reckon, don't bother going to a MassiveJoes retail store on Sunday. It's going to be nothing in there.
Yeah, probably
nothing.
Probably closed down. Probably
come to
down.
HQ, we've got plenty of shit here, but the retail store, fuck. Game over.
Yep.
Anyway, EOFYS, don't miss it. One of the best deals we've ever ever done. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Brisbane Fitness Expo
Yep.
for the 14th and 15th of July.
Yes.
Yourself, myself, Swole, Josh, and Asher.
No, Asher's not coming, man.
No, Asher. No. All right, well, us four boys will be there at
YTB, baby.
Yep. We'll be there at the Brisbane Fitness Expo.
Do you know where it is in Brisbane? I got asked about this on IG Live the other night. I was like, I actually don't know where the fuck it is. It's got to be at like the Brisbane Convention Centre or Brisbane Exhibition Centre. It's got to be somewhere.
Just Google it.
Yeah, Google Brisbane Fitness Expo.
2018.
We'll be there. July 14, 15. Saturday, Sunday. Or Friday, Saturday.
No, just Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. Just the 2 days. We'll be there with the TMJ Apparel Euro booth. All fucking weekend. It's going to be epic. Make sure you come past and say what's up.
It's only 2 weekends away.
I know.
So, yeah.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Ask Neve.
6 questions for Ask Neve this week, Big Neve. So, man, 6 questions. You can go fucking balls deep.
I can.
In this one. Those of you watching as well, don't forget to post your questions as a comment to this video, hashtag Ask Neve, and you will get your question answered in the very next episode of MassiveJoes Weekly Word. Alistair Topping. Yo! Alistair from Lincolnshire, England, or Lincolnshire. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I've never heard of that before. Anyway, Dilip, show it on the map. Yo, just wondered if you could recommend any worthwhile nootropic supplements. I currently drop N-acetyl-tyrosine in my coffee and pre-workout. Really looking for concentration, mental focus, and mood enhancement benefits, whether that gym and study performance. I'm more interested in the ingredients than a pre-blended supplement. Then I can play around with the dosage of particular ingredients for my specific needs. For example, any thoughts on things like modafinil? Much love from Lincolnshire, England.
I mean, for mental focus, the main thing that I like is choline.
Yep.
I mean, that's probably my favourite in terms of mental focus, being the main ingredient in Utopia, and also Rise pre-workout has it in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's personally my favourite. If I had to pick anything, it'd just probably be just choline for a simple ingredient.
Yep.
What about yourself?
There's a lot of different types of choline though. Like you can go CDP choline, you can go cognizin, you can go alpha GPC.
Like cognizin.
See, if you're talking choline, I've tried both cognizin and alpha GPC, and I actually prefer alpha GPC, man.
Nah.
For what it's worth. I know like the science supports cognizin a little more, but me personally, it's got to be alpha GPC.
Everyone's different though.
Yeah. But
in terms of modafinil is banned here in Australia.
Well, it's not banned, it's prescription.
So it's very hard to get.
And I think it's the same in the UK as well, man.
But I did speak to my friend Nevitz before.
Nevitz? Yep.
Stephen Backwards.
Yep.
And he doesn't mind it, but it doesn't give you that big. It's very different to stuff like Utopia and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't give you that big energy boost. It's more like that's really just energy.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're looking for something like to be studying for 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, something like Utopia, Mental Jewels and stuff, I don't find works as well because.
I'm just going to go out there and Alistair, I understand that you've said, that you're interested in the ingredients, so you don't really want us to give you like blended supplements, but so that you can play around with dosages for your own specific needs. Brother, the supplement companies have already done that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, why are you trying to like reinvent the wheel sort of thing?
I mean, that's personally why I'm a big fan of Mental Jewels.
Yeah.
Because it's got everything you need in there. Comparing Utopia to Mental Jewels, you and I had this conversation yesterday.
I did an episode of MJ Every Day on it.
Well, there you go. Utopia gives you that, as I just said, because it's got double that amount of caffeine, it gives you that bigger spike of energy, whereas Mental Jewels gives you that slower, sort of not as high boost in energy, but sort of dials you in. And that's probably why I like it a bit better.
Yeah. Those would be our top 2 at the moment.
Definitely our top 2, but I probably...
BPN in Focus is another good one, especially if you're interested in a feeling of well-being. That probably nails that aspect of
that general caffeine content, I think, like when I use Utopia, I get that feeling of it's doing something, and then crash, and then like it's not doing anything. With Mental Jewels, you don't get that fucking roller coaster. It's consistent.
It's consistent. But yeah, so Alistair, I know this wasn't really the answer. Well, we have answered this question, and we're adding to it. So I would say De Novo Nutrition Utopia, if you like that short, sharp, transient effect, spike in mental focus and concentration, or if you like a longer lasting, not so acute effect, Ambrosia Mental Use.
I think probably if I was to be doing a sport or something that only lasted 45 minutes to an hour, I'd be wanting utopia.
There you go.
If I wanted to, if I was playing a game, or I don't really know how long you gamers play for, but if I wanted something that's just I need to be dialed in for 1 hour, I'm probably going to choose utopia. If I'm going to be answering emails or at work like we do when we've got meetings or shooting videos, those kind of things.
Taking that damn MassiveJoes.
MassiveJoes is what I'm using.
Alan Kim, hey boys, Alan from Toronto, Canada. Welcome back. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. I was worried for a bit that Weekly Word got retired like Sup Wars.
Well, not neither, no.
Fuck, Alan, bro, I don't know if you noticed, man. Sup Wars come out of retirement with a fucking boom.
With vengeance.
Sup Wars like Jordan 96, 97 at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And 96, 97, 98. Come back out of retirement for a fucking three-peat. I remember just a few years ago that everyone was watching their stimulant intake and even cycled it every few months. Now people are getting into well over a gram of caffeine a day, double and even triple scooping pre-workouts that have 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. Do you think there are any health/adrenal and/or CNS issues with this? Thanks, boys.
I mean, yeah, obviously, definitely, there's fucking massive health issues.
You've got personal experience.
Well, I always fuck my adrenals up.
Yeah.
I continue to do so with no disregard for the law.
No regard for the law.
Disregard, man. I'm disregarding the law. I'm saying, fuck you, law.
But you can't have no disregard. It's a double negative.
Two negatives don't make a positive, though.
That's what I'm saying. And so that would mean you had regard for the law.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
But you're a thug. You really live in that thug life.
Anyway, I don't know what the fuck just happened once again. But what was the question?
Oh, he's talking about caffeine intake.
No, definitely. I mean, there's huge health issues with too much caffeine.
Yeah.
Mainly being your adrenals.
Yeah.
And you sent. But I'm just going to say your adrenals. But everything's related,
man.
But your adrenals. Obviously, stuff as well, like your heart issues, those kind of things, having that much caffeine.
Yeah.
I mean, your body's not meant to be your heart isn't meant to be going that fast, that continuously.
Well, up and down that continuously.
Well, but if you're up to a gram. Or you're right, but if you're up to a gram, you're having sort of 4 or 5 every couple of hours. So I mean, it's constantly going to be like your heart's going to be fucking racing pretty hard for 12 hours there.
The thing is, Alan, is I think that the reason why caffeine is legal everywhere and hasn't been banned is because from a stimulant perspective, it's one of those stimulants where like the threshold at which you take too much where it becomes uncomfortable is still relatively safe for your body. So what happens to most people, I need to kind of talk this through a bit because that made no fucking sense. What happens to most people is they'll do what you've said. They get to like well over a gram a day and then they start like really feeling like shit. You know, every single day until they have their hit of caffeine and then they feel like shit. They have trouble sleep. So they have all of these kind of, not so nice side effects that really most people pulls them back and says, fuck, I really need to address this. And you kind of self-regulate based on those not harmful but unpleasant side effects before you get up to like lethal doses of caffeine that are gonna have serious health consequences, which is like 10 grams a day. Like no one's having 10 grams a day because you're gonna feel so shit that it's just like you might do it once and you're like, fuck, I'm never doing that again.
But from my personal experience and probably your experience, you do get to that stage where you just feel shit.
You do. And that's what I mean is you kind of self-regulate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everyone does it. And like a lot of these people who Aaron's referring to, and he's correct, like we see it, man. People dropping like well over a gram a day. Is they get to a point where they're like, okay, I need to do something about this. Yeah. Because I just feel like shit most of the time.
I think it does get to the point, and all of us here, when you're having that much and you're feeling shit and you're constantly tired and you're constantly having to have more and more, you just know that you need to have time off. Yeah. And that's the thing. So.
Yeah. Absolutely. Milan 6065. Hey fellas, Kyle here from Perth, Western Australia. Just to follow up from my last question about TRT and test boosters. I remember Kyle.
Yep,
he was doing the HRT and we needed more info.
Yeah.
I'm currently being injected with testosterone undecanoate. Have you heard of that before?
I personally hadn't, but
is that like Deca?
No.
No, it's not undecanoate? No. 1,000 milligrams given every 12 weeks, but the first 2 injections are given 6 weeks apart so it can build up in my system. From the research I have done and also what I've been told from my endocrinologist is that if your test levels are well under the baseline of 10 and free test of 230 for a number of blood tests, you are eligible for TRT. But the testosterone injections were the last resort if the other methods didn't raise my test levels. I was on clomiphene tabs for 2 months and pregnil injections 3 times a week for 2 months, and neither helped. Thanks, guys. I hope the extra info helped.
So you were saying, do we think core test would help, wasn't he?
Yeah. And we questioned, like, because he mentioned last time. In fact, Dillip, throw back, insert here so we have a bit of context. So he's going to throw back now. But I'm pretty sure that's what we said.
No, yeah, he did, yeah. But we were just saying, would they help?
Yeah.
Would core test help?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't help.
Yeah. Do you want to go back and watch it?
No.
No, we're good. All right, so there you go. So that gives us a bit of context. So it's a weird HRT, isn't it? Like it's only 1,000 milligrams of that type of testosterone, which is not a lot of testosterone. Once every 12 weeks, like.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, is you can't, if those other 2 things didn't work.
I'm no fucking endocrinologist, don't get it twisted, but that just sounds like it's a very small dose, first and foremost, and like very infrequently.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea.
Yeah. But I think either way, back to your first question from the throwback last week, either way, the fact that you've already taken like pretty potent medication there with the clomiphene and the pregnil, and that did nothing to boost your natural production of testosterone, I think core test is going to do nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Because it works through the same pathways as the fucking medication, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Concur?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spence Thomas. Hey guys, Spencer Thomas from Llanelli, South Wales in the UK. Thank you for the much needed advice last week. What would you say are the top 5 supplements needed for a powerlifting based training on a tight budget? And do you think you would ever open a store in the UK, as you are the people's company and we do not have a company like you back in the UK? Stay massive, keep up the good work, and advice is much appreciated. You guys are the tits! This question's right up your alley, ex-powerlifting Neve.
Yeah. In terms of company thing, I mean...
You actually used to be you used to be the powerlifter on a tight budget. So what were your top 5?
I mean, definitely... I found that, for me, running at a slightly higher body fat was more beneficial to strength gains.
Yep.
Especially being a natural athlete when I was competing.
Yep.
Is 12 weeks, 12%, sorry, was I found, 12 to 14% I found was my strongest.
Yep.
Any more than that, I found that, this is getting a bit off topic, but any more than that, I found that...
I'm trying to figure out where this is going, to be honest.
I
feel like you've taken me down a dark path in the forest.
I found that anything over 12% was hindering my results, and anything less than 12%, I just didn't have enough power behind me.
So also hindering your results.
Yeah.
So it's like a bell-shaped curve.
Yeah. So the thing I needed though was calories.
Yes.
So I found that a mass gainer was my first product.
That's one.
With that though, you could use like a WPI and then add things to it. But definitely calories are your number 1 for recovery and for getting your body weight up.
Number 2.
Number 2 is a creatine.
That's number 2.
Creatine.
Number 3.
Joint support.
That's number 3.
Is number 3?
Yep. It's number 4.
Like for me, definitely a test booster was in there because
age dependent.
Though.
We don't know how old Spencer is.
No.
Okay, so let's go hormone support.
But definitely hormone support, I think, radiates over to strength.
Yep. And
I mean, I think BCAAs while you're training. I'm going to go those 5.
Mass gainer, creatine.
Joint support.
Hormone support.
And a BCAA.
How
would you change?
Boom.
What would
I'm
you say?
not a powerlifter. So
but what would you say? But you've been in the industry for 20 years.
I'm not a powerlifter.
But you've been in the industry for 20 years. What would you recommend if a powerlifter came in?
I've been in the industry for 20 years.
Well, you have, mate.
How old do you think I am, bro?
What are you, like 38, 39?
Look good for 38, 39.
If a powerlifter walked you right in here and it was only you there,
fucking Robbie's chop shop.
If you're out the front serving a customer, you're not going to run off and say, I don't know, I'm going to go ring Steve.
Okay, so
a powerlifter walked in, what are the 5 stops you're going to say?
Are we assuming that this powerlifter is 12 to 14%? And how old are they?
Well, he's 25.
25?
He's 15%.
12 to 15%?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to skip the mass gainer because I'm going to give him some proper dietary advice.
Yep.
So I'm going to get that just straight out there.
Yep.
Powerlifting, I'm going creatine. I'm going Laxopure, Laxogenin. I'm going joint support. How old is he?
25.
I'm going hormone support as well. At 20, probably a little young, but I still think you're gonna squeeze some juice out of it. So that's my 4, and then I gotta go BCAAs as well. I know it's boring because it's similar to you, but really the only difference I've got in there is I've got fucking laxagenin, because I really think that the strength benefits are ridiculous. Yeah, so very similar recommendations, which is good for you, Spence. Cliff Medlin. Hey, big boys. Cliff from the ADL. What up, Cliff? First of all, the Prospect store, which is the new MassiveJoes Churchill Centre, is balls to the wall. Thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it, man. Not for my wallet, though. Having all that goodness so close is not a great idea. We appreciate the support, my man. To the question, in regards to weight loss, do either of you do or have done any form of fasting? If so, how did it affect your energy and your diet change at all? Stay swole and have a good one.
On weekends, I fast, probably till about 12 or 1 o'clock. On weekends.
I've got a lot of experience with fasting.
I used to do intermittent fasting. Yeah, I mean, to me, intermittent fasting worked because I was eating in a reduced time frame, which reduced the amount of calories I was having in a day.
Correct.
I was missing out on my breakfast.
Correct.
So I was automatically cutting out anywhere from 400 to 1,000 calories a day, which made me lose weight.
Yes.
If I have more self-control throughout the day and had that same amount of meals I was having in the 12 to 8 hour period, but spreading it out over the day as I normally would, I have noticed no change in my diet. That's me personally. I don't care. You can go say all your health results, but the thing for me why intermittent fasting worked is because you're reducing your calories because you're eating in a calorie deficit.
Just because your eating window is much smaller. Like the time that you've got to eat is much less than if you're not doing intermittent fasting, right?
So that's the main thing that I've found with fasting.
Yes.
On the weekends is you have things like Joe might invite me out for a pizza. The boys, Adil and me, generally go on a Saturday afternoon. We go to Robbie's on Saturday after. We get a coffee and get something to eat on a Saturday afternoon.
Hustle.
So a lot of those times on Saturdays are my social outings. Or I'll have a family event. Anything that may be, where generally my diet isn't as strict as it is from a Monday to a Friday. So the thing is I find by eating, once again, not eating breakfast, I'm cutting out that first meals throughout the day. So I find that I'm eating less calories throughout the day. I might eat 1 to 2 meals throughout the day. Even sometimes what I'll do is I'll eat something with a deal at Hustle, and I won't eat until dinner where I go out and have a pizza or frozen yogurt or something like that, or something for dinner. So really on a Saturday sometimes I might only eat 2 meals, but the thing is over those 2 meals my calories are still staying the same as they are throughout the day.
Boom. I am going to get Dylan the Cutting Specialist to chuck the screenshot up for MJ Everyday episode 52 for my good man Cliff, where I went balls deep in intermittent fasting, pros and cons, different types of fasting, what you can expect to experience. Cliff, I'm going to tell you to go watch that episode because it's a full fucking 10-minute episode on intermittent fasting, and that's going to give you all the info you need, including my personal experience with intermittent fasting. So go check that video out.
Can I just say one thing? Just back to my point before, and this could be a good podcast episode or something, something down along these lines. But there's a lot of people on the gram do message me or reply to my stories when I put up a picture of frozen yogurt or Nutella fucking pancakes or anything like that.
All them delicious treats.
I mean, I put them up because it's boring putting up my regular meals.
I
mean, it's very boring. Nobody wants to see chicken.
Your meals look a little bit more interesting than my meals.
Exactly, but that's the thing. Nobody wants to see your meals.
I did a whole fucking video series on it.
Thanks
for the support.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. That's probably the reason I didn't watch it. Maybe we need more Nutella. More Nutella and Neve will watch it.
Not enough Nutella in raw cut.
But the thing is a lot of people say, like, how do you eat these kind of foods and you stay lean? But the thing is I'll manipulate my diet throughout the day to be able to fit them in. So if I'm having a sushi meal or if I'm having Nutella pancakes and stuff, I'm not going to be eating my meals and then Nutella pancakes on top. I'll be cutting out a meal or two. If I've had carbohydrates here, I won't have any carbs in my other meals throughout the day. If I have sushi for lunch, I'm not going to have...
flexible.
So I'm being flexible, which is flexible dieting. But it's because I know my body now and I know I'm able to sort of manipulate my diet for these things to work. So the thing is it's not like... If I ate normally and then went and ate sushi on top or went and ate cookies on top or went and ate Nutella pancakes on top or... I would put on fat and I would get fat just like any other person, unless you're exceptionally genetically gifted.
Even still,
you're going to put on fat sooner or later. But the thing is, I'm just manipulating my calories, being flexible with my diet.
Yeah.
One day and 1 meal or 2 meals out of your 35 meals throughout the day, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, like 35 meals throughout the week.
Yeah.
Is not a huge amount.
Yeah.
So that's how it works for me.
Last question. Barney's back. The infamous Barney Ong. Hey fellas, sorry for the lack of questions. I've been absolutely smashed with work in the hospital at the moment, saving lives left, right, and center. Barney, bro, you don't have to apologize for that.
Barney got
fucking lifesaver.
Barney got a promotion.
I'm not surprised.
So
he probably owns the hospital now.
Probably.
Question this week is about stress and cortisol. Despite what you may believe, there are other things in life apart from the gym, and sometimes stress gets the better of us. As stress is sometimes unavoidable, how would you avoid it adversely affecting gains in the gym? Also, maybe a refresher on why stress is bad and how bad it is for gains. Thanks as always, big boy. Before you lead off, because it is Ask Neve,
yep.
I'm just going to say, and you're not going to believe this, but it's fucking true. I had a dream about Barney last night.
Oh, really?
Barney was in my dream. I'm not even fucking with you.
What was he doing?
I don't even know what. I wasn't thinking about Barney beforehand. Barney was not on my mind. Next minute, I'm asleep, dreaming, and fucking Barney Ong in his doctor's fucking, what do they call them? Scrubs? In his scrubs is in my dream.
Maybe he's invented time travel in the medical office.
And it's, you know what pisses me off the most?
What?
It's one of those dreams that I can't remember what it was about, but I remember who was in it, and I remember Barney I woke up and I'm like, fuck, I gotta tell Neve that Barney was in my dream.
Yeah.
And here we are shooting Weekly Word, Barney's back, and I dreamt about Barney.
There you go. There you go.
Amazing. So Barney, you're in my dreams, baby.
So stress and cortisol. I mean, the things with stress is obviously increasing cortisol.
Yep.
I mean, the main thing is your hormones is going to throw out of whack as well. Being your cortisol. Yep.
No, continue.
Yeah.
I'll jump in as required.
Yeah. Your cortisol hormone and increasing cortisol is bad for pretty much every aspect of bodybuilding.
No, it's not at all.
It is.
Cortisol is fantastic for fat loss. Fantastic.
So you think that being stressed is not going to help you increase estrogen and cling on to body fat?
No, it doesn't. Cortisol is high cortisol is directly related to cortisol is a breakdown hormone. So it breaks shit down, including body fat. Unfortunately, it also breaks down muscle tissue.
What about estrogen though?
Which is why
what's its effect on estrogen?
Well, there's a lot of interactions between cortisol and estrogen. And we can go into that if you want.
No, but that's what I just said. I didn't say any effect on fat loss.
No,
I was saying the effect on estrogen.
But I'm saying that the net effect of elevated cortisol increasing the rate of fat loss is greater than the net effect of high cortisol causing high estrogen, which blunts fat loss. So I'm saying high cortisol is actually, that's why you see people who are always stressed are fucking skinny, man. Because their body's continuously in the release of cortisol is a defense mechanism.
But it's counterintuitive to what most of us are going to the gym for, which is building muscle.
Exactly, and this is where it comes in. Because cortisol and insulin are opposite hormones. I always forget this word. They're, what's the word I'm looking for, where they're like opposites? They're, I can't remember the word. Anyway, when one's high, the other's low. When one's low, the other's high. So when cortisol's high, it blunts insulin. Insulin is the most anabolic hormone in the human body that is primarily responsible for growth, which is why all the top IFBB pro bodybuilders are fucking playing around with insulin and all kinds of controversy because it's very dangerous. But that's why they're all messing around with IUs of insulin now, because it's so anabolic. It is the difference between fucking Phil Heath and the top amateur who doesn't take insulin. You know what I'm saying?
So back to my first point, Barney.
Yeah.
Not good for bodybuilding.
Not good for improving body composition.
If you want to look like...
Let's say that.
Okay, if you want to look for a skinny office worker, it's good for you. Back to my first thing.
Yes.
As Joe said, increase fat loss, decrease weight, but increase estrogen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I find is when The reason I say estrogen is for me personally is when I'm stressed out, that's the first place I notice it. Is I start putting weight. I start getting like around my spare tire.
Yeah.
That's me personally.
Yeah.
I don't really find so much that I have a reduced. I don't find that I have a reduced hunger.
Yeah.
Or reduced appetite.
Yeah.
Main thing I notice is an increase in body fat.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah. Sure.
But everyone's different.
There is.
How would you avoid it adversely affecting gains? I mean, probably the main thing is to find something outside of the gym that is your escape.
Release.
Or
If the gym's not your release, for me the gym is my release. The gym's like, I've been stressed as fuck today. I'm about to go lift that lightweight like bags of feathers tonight. I'm gonna feel all kinds of nice. So I'll come back to work, get stressed again.
It depends on where your release is, but finding something. But I think, I mean, if that is your thing, if the gym is your thing to get out of, you've said that the gym, despite maybe there are other things in life apart from the gym. So if there's some other things in life apart from the gym and it's stuff like work stressing you out, then find something outside of the gym or something outside of work that is your de-stressor.
Yeah.
Whether that's playing a musical instrument, whether it's watching your favorite TV show or going for a walk with your dog or whatever it may be. Yeah. Do that. Take that, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, half hour, just get those stress levels back down. I mean, even after doing something I'm sure that you feel after an hour of doing weights, you feel a lot better.
Always.
I mean, if you go for a walk with your dog generally for like 45 minutes out in the fresh air, you generally feel a lot better. Yeah. Stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be huge amounts of time. It can just be something for half hour. Yeah. Closing your eyes, reading a book for 15 minutes. Yep. Don't close your eyes and read a book. It's very difficult.
Well, I'm going to add to what you're saying as well, because Barney he specifically said, as stress is sometimes unavoidable. So let's say that like you're trying all these things and you just can't. There's too much, man. And he's a fucking doctor, bro. Like he's saving people's lives on the daily. That's stress right there. You are the difference between someone living and dying every day.
Yep.
This is Barney's life. This is the day in the life of Barney.
Yeah.
So it's unavoidable.
Yep.
And he's saying, how would you avoid it adversely affecting gains in the gym? Barney, what I do, and I have a stressful job as well, nowhere near as stressful as Barney, but I still have a lot of...
How many heart attacks have you saved today? How many people's lives have you saved?
Well, indirectly, probably a few.
No.
Not
how many people have been dead in front of you on the operating table?
No, but that's why I'm saying it's not to...
Don't compare yourself to Barney. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Barney.
How can you breathe fucking with your head that far up your ass?
I feel disgusted at the moment. I can't even look at the viewers.
I can't believe
I can't even show my face.
Joe, who's sitting at his desk.
Fuck.
Joe's sitting at his desk shooting.
I just compared myself to Barney.
Joe, sitting at his desk on an Instagram story, has compared himself to a heart surgeon saving someone's life. Your motivational Instagram story has prevented someone having a heart attack. You're up there with Barney, Australian of the Year. I'm getting Lisa.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting Lisa Wilkinson on.
That's
my favourite woman.
Sure
see if she'll show you her on the fucking Today Show. Yeah, she's definitely sure has. See if they can get a segment on you on the Today Show. Yeah. Australian of the Year. Joseph Mencel for his motivating Instagram stories, saving people's lives on the daily.
Okay, anyway, back to Barney's question. Barney, what I do is I use, and you would know this, I use a cortisol control supplement. So I use Core Hard.
I use Core
And that works through, and the Core RX is similar. It works through adaptogenic herbs that allow your body to adapt to stresses and secrete less cortisol. That's what's up.
Yeah. I was sneezing off for 28 minutes.
Unbelievable. Big Neve. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I'm scared that we need to go wrap it up. You've got more lives to save.
Fuck, mate.
You've got to get back out there. What are we doing?
Do you want to close Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn your post notifications on, both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Until next week, where we're coming to and from Neve.
Joe's Hospital. MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive. Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.